They brought together 5 or 6 different systems that we had across the trust. Before we procured T-Pro, there was a number of different systems we were producing letters dictated into. So we brought it all together and put it onto one service. And from a system manager point of view, it's so much easier to manage.
And building on that, it's the standardisation. So being able to offer the same service to all the patients, no matter what service it is you've come in to see, and having that opportunity to get a letter to GPs faster. So that digital sending of information means that that information is being shared at a much faster pace, which is always better for patients. The fact that the GP gets that information faster, and the fact that we've been able to standardise those letters. So we've had feedback previously where actions to GPs aren't clear, but because we've had that information back centralised and we've now got the opportunity to build on those templates, that information is being shared in a more efficient manner by being faster, but also it's clearer. So taking that opportunity to really review our processes and making sure that the information being shared is useful and appropriate. I think it's just that opportunity to review those processes with patients always at the heart of that conversation. Specifically, the one that you can see in numbers is the speed at which you get to send that information out.
Because we hold the contract within IT, the cost saving is not with IT as such, it's more out in our different services. For example, surgery will save money on the postage and printing and things like that. Whereas, and medicine will also make that saving. So it's not, you don't really see it directly within IT, but out in the trust there is, that saving is there.
It's not just the cost element, being able to go paperless, having that opportunity for greener practices and make that process easier for people.
The dashboard, I can see everything at a glance, what's errored, what's not been sent to a GP. I can pick it up off the liaise with the secretary or the department or the manager, look at what the error is, explain to them why it's not sent, then they can fix it.
I would say kind of the approach of T-Pro as an organisation, the fact that Stephen, even sometimes Johnny as CEO, whenever we've had an integration question or if we want to build something or if we want to change how we're sending something, that conversation, that open-ended willingness to kind of build on what you're offering to us. We've only been using it since 2022, but you can already see the improvements you've made as an organisation.
It's been very good. Anything that we've asked, they've always listened to us. If it's been doable, they've tried the best to do it for us. If it's not been doable, they've been quite frank and said it's not possible, which we appreciate.
And sometimes it's that we've changed our mind about what it is that we're asking for. So we tried to integrate with another system that sends letters. Stephen, again, was really helpful in building that. Just the fact that we could ask for that and have that conversation. And it just puts so much more opportunity on the table in terms of the process and what the end product looks like, bespoke for our trust.
I would tend to go for it. Like I say, just from today, you can see how many different organisations are using it in different ways, how we're using it, and I'm sure from what I've heard today, other people are using it successfully in different ways as well. So
I think the end product has really worked to help bring our organisation to a digitally mature standard in sending letters and offering that service.